Now it's time for Hot Take
Hot
of
take,
the Week.
Summer in the City.
This is where I, Tim McLaughlin, will give my hot take on a situation Myka has for me. Myka, what's our hot take this week? Do you have something good?
I have a Christmas-related one that I think is fun.
A holiday hot take for this on Boxing Day.
And it's kind of related to our situation, but not really, but a little bit.
Okay.
I could see us in this situation.
All right.
Am I the asshole for asking my husband to stay with me for Christmas instead of going to visit his parents?
Yes. There we go.
Okay. I, 31 female, had a really, really bad cold this Christmas. I don't think I've had one like this ever since I was a kid. Initially, I was supposed to go with my husband, 32 male, to go visit his parents that live 5 hours away. We were supposed to leave on the 23rd and come back on the 27th. Anyway, I realized...
That's like us.
Except that they're not 5 hours away.
No. It's actually 2.5 hours via plane.
Anyway, I realized on the 22nd that my cold was really, really bad and that I couldn't leave with him. I actually asked him to stay with me instead. I don't think it's a crime to miss Christmas at his folks for 1 year, but he insisted on going alone. I asked him multiple times to stay, but he just got me some meds and provisions and left. I also asked him yesterday to return a day earlier, but he once again refused. Anyway, what really ticked me off is that I started watching a movie by myself, and he insisted that I close it and wait for him to return and watch it together. And he also mentioned that with a TV show and another movie. It really pissed me off because I don't think he's in a position to make demands like that since he refused all my requests to not go or come back early.
All right, I got to jump in. You get one TV show or one movie.
Yeah.
If the person is stuck there for 4 days, you can pick one thing that they're not allowed to watch.
Absolutely. Also, they're sick as a dog and being left alone for
days.
They
said they had a cold. She's
had really bad cold, and she hasn't been sick like this since she was a child.
Okay, but
so it could have been like COVID. It could have been like,
but a cold to me, like you go to work when you have a cold.
She gets into it later, but she was like, I was really sick. I couldn't work.
Then don't say you have a cold. Say you have the flu, because it's going to make people more sympathetic towards you.
It turns out she's Eastern European and they don't really believe in illnesses. And so like she was really fucking sick, but didn't have like a way to express that because nobody ever complains from Europe.
Yeah.
So
she needed to eat some onion soup and go about her fucking day.
Yeah, right. Well, who's going to make her that onion soup is the fucking thing. That's the point. The point is that she probably did need like to be cared for, and she wasn't really, which sucks, but I get it. You know what I mean?
The way you need better descriptors then, because if you tell me you have the flu, then you need someone to stay there and take care of you. But you tell me you got a cold, then you can dip out and go and then come back. But the
husband was living with her. He would have seen how sick she was.
He should have. Well, sure. And so that also makes me think that she wasn't that sick. But he should have come back a day early. He could have done that too.
He totally could have.
Coming back a day.
It's only 5 hours away, and it's like he got there the 23rd. He was there for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. He could have come back on the 26th.
Could have come back a day early. Yeah.
100%. Okay. I also have to mention that my mother-in-law and father-in-law hate me and actually insisted that he stay there for a few more days. Am I the asshole? I don't know if I'm exaggerating a bit. I kind of feel like I am. Edit. More information because, okay. I'm from a Eastern European country, so I guess Christmas isn't pretty important for my in-laws, so Christmas isn't that important to her. So, like, there's, like, a cultural issue there where she doesn't get how important Christmas is. We usually go there for Christmas. I didn't last year because I had to work, but he's like, but it's like I didn't make him stay home with me that time. She's like, it's not like I usually make a habit of like making him choose. 2, the commenters have a theory, and I agree. I do think he thought I was exaggerating my cold in order to make him not go.
That's possible.
She said could be, especially since that he knows I don't feel comfortable visiting him. My husband is indeed an only child, as people assumed, and my mother-in-law does little to hide her distaste for me. She made it a scene at her wedding and constantly makes disparaging remarks about me. Truth be told, I do think she's a hateful woman in general.
Dear Lord.
And she isn't that much nicer to my husband. Father-in-law is mean to me when we talk. So honestly, it seems like fuck them entirely.
Yeah, it sounds like they're mean, unlike my family, who is nice.
Right. I don't think, knowing that information, I don't think the husband should have picked his parents over them over her at all.
So here's the deal. I think that he could have picked his parents over her and gone home for Christmas, but he should have come home a day early, and you only get one thing that she gets to save to watch for the two of you.
Yeah.
You can't have it all. You can't be like, you can't watch this or that or this and that. You can only be like, you got to pick the one thing you want to watch together the most. Like, Myka, you could watch whatever movie you wanted, but you got to save the episodes of Justified.
The new episodes.
Yeah, the ones that we're watching.
Wait, those are old.
So I still want to watch them with you.
Okay, all right. That's what you would pick is Justified?
I love it.
An old show that we've already watched and that most of the time I'm not even paying attention to when we watch it together?
I guess. Well, then I'm allowed to watch Justified alone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Nice.
I'll just watch it later without you.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's not like a show that neither of us have seen. That's something we'd have to watch together.
All right, then Fargo. The new episodes
of Fargo I'd be pissed about.
All right, very good. Now that we figured that out,
so
finally,
is she the asshole or not?
No.
Yeah, no.
They're both wrong.
Yeah. Okay. She has a lot more edits too, but I don't care that much about her anymore.
Oh,